latest news and updates from across the Atlassian universe. This week is packed with updates. First, we are going to have a look at the news from the Atlassian world. There is a new feedback opportunity for Confluence pages. We will talk about a new way to stay up to date with the developer changelog, a new features in Jira Work Management, changes to Microsoft Word import to Confluence, new release of Confluence 8.0 for Data Center. Then we will have a look at this week's events in the Atlassian ecosystem and the partner updates. There is a new Adaptavist acquisition, Meta End of Day, and a new release of Jira Workflow Toolbox, and finally a new app, Confidential Fields for Jira. The links for the sources of the topics we are going to discuss today are all linked in the description, so don't forget to check them out. Before we start, just a quick introduction. I'm Nikki and this is Biro. We are the founders of Jexo, a fast-growing marketplace partner building awesome work management apps for Jira Cloud. You can read more about what we do on our website, jexo.io. So let's start this week with a new feedback opportunity. The Atlassian team is looking for research participants to help shape their product roadmap for Confluence pages. So if you are using Confluence pages in Jira projects or Microsoft team and would like to contribute with your feedback, have a look at this post.
That's awesome. Next up, this is super cool. We now have a centralized changelog for developers where we can stay up to date with changes to various products. This is a significant improvement compared to in the past where us developers and partners had to navigate a variety of forums and announcement boards to be aware about how changes could affect our products. Additionally, this new consolidated landing page comes with an RSS feed for you to be notified in your own Slack channels. And we'll set it up for sure for our devs in our Slack.
Oh, absolutely, yes. And now to the new updates to Jira Work Management. Now you can find unscheduled tasks in the side panel when looking at your calendar view and easily drag and drop them on the calendar. This makes scheduling tasks super simple. And if you're using list view, you will notice a new option to expand the whole hierarchy to see all tasks at once. And the last improvement that I'm the most excited about is a board grouping. This one isn't yet launched, but it's coming really soon. And you will be able to group your board by assignee, priority, and a category. This is going to change the columns in your Kanban board, so you can, for example, easily see the tasks by assignee column. I think this is super useful for stand-ups. So if you are using Jira Work Management, have a look at these new features and let us know what you think. What do you think?
I think I'm looking forward for the board upgrades. I think that's going to make life so much easier.
I actually read it. I was like, oh, board grouping. It's just going to, keep the statuses and group the board like a swim lanes. But it actually creates a new columns. So I think that's really exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for that one. Peanut's very excited about it as well.
Yeah, super.
Falling asleep.
And now just a quick announcement. On January 7, 2023, the old Microsoft Word import in Confluence will be deprecated in favor of a new import experience. So if you're still using the old Microsoft Word import workflow, have a look at the new one that's already available. You can access the new import experience when creating a new Confluence pages. If you are often importing documents to Confluence, have a look at this post so you avoid any surprises.
Yeah, well, from the announcements of features, now let's move on to events.
Ooh.
This week is ultra-packed with events happening across the ecosystem, and we kick it off with today with a 1 p.m. Eastern Time Q4 Forge roadmap organized by Atlassian Dev Team. If you develop or looking to build Forge app, this is a mandatory digital event for you. And staying on the Atlassian organized event side, on Wednesday, you can attend the year in review about Open DevOps. And Thursday is the big event to close off the year. The High Velocity ITSM happening in London with guest musical artist will.i.am. We announced this one in the past, so I won't go too much into details, but do check it out and come join us on Thursday as both Nikki and I will be there in person. As for partner organized events, quite a lot of happenings, so I'll quickly mention a few. Tuesday, MetaInf has a local Magyar Atlassian meetup, and same day, Service Rocket is running a webinar about ITSM in JSM. Then on Wednesday, Modus Create is hosting a webinar in partnership with AWS, talking migration to cloud for enterprise. And on Thursday, if you're not in London for High Velocity, you can attend this interesting digital event from C Prime about why and how enterprise can benefit from cloud adoption. Apart from that, there are also a wealth of community events this week, but I'll let you navigate to our Goosely page for.
Exciting. I can't wait for ISTM event.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna meet a lot of people that we probably just saw online.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be weird.
Super exciting. And now to the next update, Confluence 8.0 for server and data center is now available. In the new version, you can find many security updates like updates of third-party dependencies and update to Java 17, but you can also find there few new features like, for example, import export space content or copy space and improved search. So if you're using Confluence on the data center, have a look at this article to learn more about the upgrades. And now to the article of the week. This time we have an article from Trello blog talking about 5 ways to give thoughtful thanks to your team. There is a high impact of your gratitude on the team that you might not even know about. It increases empathy, sharpens decision making, makes us more social, and feel good about ourselves. So make sure you publicly praise your team for their achievements, either on the public Slack channel or at the meetings. You can also think of some thoughtful gifts, but what's even more important is to create a kudo culture in your organization where it's not only the manager who shows the gratitude, but the whole team. You can think of many different ways to do this. One of them is, for example, creating a Slack channel for kudos or adding thank you section to your retrospectives and so on. So have a look at the article and see how you can say thank you to your team.
That's really interesting that you picked this this article, because not long ago I was talking about a product hunt launch on kind of like giving thanks to the team and kudos and gifts and so on. So really, it seems like there's a bit of a, hopefully it's a to stay here trend around giving thanks.
Hopefully. Well, but we are not finishing with the article of the week this week. We have a new section coming, right?
Yes, that's right. We're introducing a new section on Monday Coffee all about updates on partners and developers in the Atlassian ecosystem. We'll look at the announcements, event, major app upgrades, and new app launches. So if you want to be featured in our stream, there's a link on the screen right now and in this video description for basically you to submit your updates. Right, so we start with an exciting acquisition. Adaptavist acquires Venature Software Consulting. With this partnership, Adaptavist expands into Germany and Europe and has become now the biggest solution partner in the ecosystem. So congrats both for the massive win and your exciting partnership. The team behind the popular MetaInf Atlassian Day announced last week the sponsorship packages for the 2023 event, and we also got a sneak peek of their in their materials of their anticipated design theme for their next edition. So if you're an Atlassian partner looking for ways to get more exposure or share your knowledge, do submit the sponsorship request form. Our friends at Decadis announced an important upgrade to their flagship app, Jira Workflow Toolbox, the ability to execute remote functions, enabling users to run automation beyond Jira and grow automation workflows to Confluence, Trello, or even tools outside Atlassian ecosystem. Pretty neat. And in the new app category, Bitvoodoo just launched an interesting app to help users in Jira Cloud increase security and compliance around storing data in custom fields. It helps with a better level of access management to individual fields and also allows storing data in specific countries. That's it for partner news.
Interesting. So if you are a partner and want to submit your news, check out the description. There's a link for you. And that's about it for the news about Atlassian this week. I hope that you enjoyed watching Monday Coffee with Jexo and Peanut.
Sleeping.
Just a reminder, the links for all the sources of the topics that we are discussed today are in the description, so don't forget to check them out. And not to miss the latest and greatest from the Atlassian ecosystem, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on the next one. Have a great week.
Enjoy your week. See you. To navigate a variety of forums and announcement boards.